Hello, I'm Mike Troy, editor of Retail Leader. I'm here in Austin, Texas at the Revionics Insights Conference. I'm joined today by Rauch with Walgreens Boots Alliance, I should say. Senior Director, U.S. Commercial Insights. Interesting title. Tell me what your role entails and what's involved in that.
Sure, so I'm responsible really for three core areas. The first is all of the pricing execution across our 8,000 plus stores. So all of that flows through my team. Pricing optimization, pricing strategy all flows through my team. I also own more holistically our value strategy, so pricing, promotions, all of the insights that would inform the right balance of all the different levers that we can pull and play. And then last but not least, I'm responsible for insights for all of our format work. So the different types of store clusters, layouts, etc. My team does all the insights work surrounding that.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot.
It's meaty, keeps me busy.
It's meaty, wow. Just the insights piece alone and analyzing the data, how do you approach that? Because there's a lot of stuff to look at and you could go crazy, you know.
First, I have a great team.
Yeah.
I think that's the first and most important thing, but we've over time acquired a great toolkit, so we have good partners like APT, Revionics, that we use to actually get to the data in a way that is a little bit more meaningful, concise, simplifies it for the team, helps us not boil the ocean. So there's a number of partners like that we use and tools that we use to get to the data that makes it so the team's not off running ad hoc queries on their own all the time and finding themselves in analysis paralysis, so to speak.
So helping you know what to look at, what's most important.
Right. That's right.
So you're the guy that gets blamed if somebody pays too much for something at a Walgreens store.
Yeah, usually me, yeah. Usually if they're happy with the prices, they praise the merchants, but if they're unhappy, then they blame me for it.
Yeah, so the title of your presentation was Competing in the Age of Amazon. Why did you pick that?
It's just a relevant challenge for everybody right now. I think whether Amazon is a direct competitor of yours or an indirect competitor of yours, they're shaping the market. And the moves that they've made around redefining convenience and value are having a cascading impact on everybody. So to me, again, whether or not Amazon is taking your lunch, they're doing things that are shaping the moves that other retailers who maybe are trying to take your lunch are taking. So they're a bit of a proxy for omni-channel and online overall, but certainly dominating that marketplace and indicative of kind of that overall transformation for customers and the way we shop.
So you're a convenience retailer, not a convenience store necessarily in the sense of convenience stores that sell gas, but convenience retailer. Amazon could also fit that mold because if they can deliver stuff to me in an hour or 2 hours, that could be how much time it maybe takes to almost get to a store. How do you keep you up at night?
I mean, that's exactly right. Yeah. First of all, I would say Amazon's primary point of differentiation is convenience and taking the friction out of purchases for the customer. So value is secondary to that. I think the number one thing and the number one attribute they play on is convenience. That is a challenge for us, particularly in urban markets where they're doing things like Amazon Prime Now. That's accelerating their ability to get product to customers in a really timely manner. You think about a scenario where it's 30 degrees out in the middle of winter in Manhattan, and you could walk 2 blocks to the Walgreens, or you could order from Amazon and get it delivered in under 2 hours. It makes it a challenge, and that means the impetus is more on us to differentiate and create an experience in our stores that still makes it worthwhile to walk out to make that purchase rather than having it come directly to you.
Experience is a word we hear a lot. Talk about experience in the context of Walgreens, what you think your strong points are.
We're spending a lot of investment in differentiating in kind of the key areas we want to play, health and wellness certainly, and then beauty. I'll pick a bit on the second. So we've spent a lot of time, money, energy, and effort on redefining our beauty offering, bringing in attractive global brands as part of our merger with Walgreens and
What's
Boots.
Number 7?
Boots number 7 would be an example. Soap and Glory is another example. And then we're picking stores where those products matter and actually reconfiguring those stores to elevate that beauty offering while bringing in beauty advisors.
What are those called? You have some like super high-end stores too.
Yeah,
right?
so these will go into kind of flagship stores, but generally we're calling these kind of beauty differentiation stores where we're really investing in that offering and curating an offering that appeals more to millennials and is differentiated and so on.
Differentiation is very important. Innovation, a lot of talk about innovation, and this world you live in is pretty innovative. What's Walgreens doing that's innovative that you can talk about that you don't want everybody to know about? That's you're doing. It's a competitive advantage. So,
well, first of all, I think people forget as part of being Walgreens Boots, we are both a retailer and a CPG now.
Yeah.
That means there's a lot more opportunity for product innovation that maybe wasn't there when we weren't really a CPG. We have our own private label and our own brand, but
Sure.
we actually now sell product through Target, we sell product through other retailers. So that's been that global brands and that ability to continue to build out our brand portfolio is a huge opportunity for the company and an area that we'll continue to invest. Number 7 is a great example of an extremely successful brand abroad that with some tweaks and some adjustments to the offer, we believe can really be scaled domestically. And it's a really high quality product. People love it.
I hadn't really thought of Walgreens that way as a CPG company, but now that you mention it, when I'm in Target, you do see that number 7.
Right, that's
number
right.
7 there. One other thing, you mentioned your 4 Ds. Talk a little bit about Luke's 4 Ds, what those are.
It's pretty simple. It's just regrounding yourself in the overall strategy before you decide to start making moves on value. Mm-hmm. So I think a common mistake that retailers can make is to just track price indices and make competitive adjustments and try to always be first to the bottom, race to the bottom, lowering prices, always want to be the most competitive. Retailers have to spend more time anchoring themselves in what they want to stand for, how it ladders up to their brand, and then when you figure out how you're different, what your strategy is, then you can figure out how that translates to how you offer value to customers. Right. And value is a multi-dimensional word. It's not just the price or the promotion, it's the quality of the product as well. So your value strategy should take all of those things into consideration. It's really the 4 Ps, right?
Yeah.
Product, placement, price, and promotion. Those are the things that we need to holistically build, but it should be integrated with strategically where the company wants to go.
Talking earlier to Jeff Moore, who's the Chief Science Officer for Revionics, just about the science and how complicated pricing decisions have become. And then, there's a lot of acronyms about AI and ML and, machine learning and artificial intelligence. You must be leveraging all of those at Walgreens.
Yeah, I'd say there's opportunity always for us to do more, but we are starting to do more A/B testing, learning about customer offers and what they respond and react to more dynamically, pivoting towards more personalization.
Yeah.
Those are all key pillars of how we envision ourselves evolving in the future. But I would say, much like many other brick and mortar retailers, still a lot of runway for us to continue to evolve.
Sure. So price and promotion is a fascinating space because Walgreens historically very price and item driven, out there every week with the circular. You kind of come to expect it in the Sunday newspaper. You still do that, but you're evolving into other digital methods as well.
That's correct. And what we don't want to do is pull the rug out on the customers that we already have that expect to shop us a certain way. So we're very thoughtfully forging that migration. It isn't going to be something that you're going to see us pull a rug out on overnight.
Right.
People like getting that circular.
Still
they
moves
like
product.
shopping it. It still moves product. It's still a value communication mechanism for us. There are other things we can be doing digitally, and there's other things we can be doing on a more personalized basis to scale that.
Right.
But I don't think it's a foolish decision to get rid of that mass communication medium before you've fully matured those other forums. So
or to ever get rid of it.
Well, and I think that's our point of view. I'm not sure that the circular will ever go away. It will continue to evolve, and the offers we run in it may continue to evolve. I talked about category-wide offers that allow us to offer more choice to our customers. Those may continue to evolve, and you may see more of those in our circular. But we believe still in that as a baseline medium for communicating with customers.
So, final point, let's end on this. What, after being at this event and talking to your colleagues and folks at Revionics, what's got you really excited about the future and what you're going to be able to do with promotion and pricing and new capabilities?
The most important thing to me that I'm taking away from this is that everybody's seeing the same things and is aligned on the opportunities.
Okay.
So when you listen to subject matter experts in their field, they're all kind of coming to the same conclusions on what's moving the needle within the marketplace, where we need to go, what the big rock opportunities are. So to me, when you sit down in a place like this, you then have to understand, how do I take that what I'll say is more uniform knowledge and apply it specifically given the brand and corporate context of my company.
Okay.
But it's exciting to come in here and hear that everybody's seeing the same things.
Yeah.
Everybody's facing the same obstacles, and everybody's forging relatively similar plans to combat that, just as long as they're nuanced to the specific nature of each and individual company.
Huh. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.